Hey there, my tribe, my XRP army, everybody out there in YouTube land. Hope you're all doing well this morning. So I want to take a minute and talk to you about Crenshaw and Sean Ryan's little tiff. If you don't know them, one is a elected government official, and the other is a podcaster. Both are former Navy SEALs, and one of them, Sean Ryan, asked a simple question of the public representative, the elected official, Dan Crenshaw: how'd you get to be worth so much money and throw elaborate parties on $175,000 a year salary and only having that salary for a couple of years? Well, Dan Crenshaw got all puffy and had his lawyer send Sean Ryan a cease and desist letter. And then Sean Ryan said, "Come on my show and we'll talk about it." So Dan Crenshaw took him up on it. And so there's going to be a showdown, if you will. But that brings up this point. The point I want to make is that public officials get very rich in their positions. They can, easily, because they have the ability through their positions to influence certain sectors that they get put on, these boards, these public entities, whatever you want to call them, the committees they get put on to research things and look at things and push them in a certain direction, to hold them back, to move them forward, whatever. They can influence that. Is there such a thing as influence peddling? Sure there is. It's always existed, always will exist. All I can say about it is get over it. I'd like to see the swamp drained, but that's the way it is. And that leads me to this simple point. Trump and crypto. Now, Trump's a billionaire on his own right. He doesn't need to make another billion, but will he? Yeah, sure, because billionaires make more billions. That's what they do. You ask any person how much money they want, and it's always the same answer: more. So, is it possible, could it be that maybe Trump is pushing crypto? I don't know. And if so, does he stand to benefit from that? I don't know. Let me think. What comes to mind here? Just right off the top of my head, World Liberty Financial. Look at what they're doing. And maybe you want to do the same thing. Right? If the Trump World Liberty Financial, is getting into crypto, that's a pretty good indicator that crypto's gonna go places. So during this crash that happened yesterday, I don't feel bad about it. It's just a part of life. I took advantage of it. The person that has tremendous influence in this area is the sitting president of the United States. And he has put together committees and appointed czars and stated that the United States will be the premier location for cryptocurrency and tokens in the future. Stable coins, in particular stable coins. So look into that. And can you go to World Liberty Financial and see what they're investing in, what they're buying? It's all on the blockchain, so yeah, you can. And if you do that, maybe, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, but following what they do might be a good indicator as to what's going to ultimately be the one to purchase into, huh? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe? Hey XRP, $100,000 today, please. These things go on all the time, and it's on both sides of the aisle. How did Nancy Pelosi get to be worth $260 million? Little story about that. Her husband owned a whole bunch of, I think it was StarKist stock, whatever their parent company is. And StarKist does all their tuna processing on Guam, which is a U.S. protectorate. They use the U.S. dollar. And there was a bill in California, and in particular, Guam uses California's regulations and whatnot. Follow me on this. There was a bill in California to raise the minimum wage. I don't remember what it was, and I don't remember how long ago it was. But the gist of it is that Nancy Pelosi had direct influence over whether this bill passed or not. This bill would raise the minimum wage from whatever it was to whatever it was, 10 to 12, 12 to 15, whatever. She caused that bill not to pass. And her husband, through her husband, directly benefited from that because they were big stockholders in that company. I don't know. Did that influence her vote? I don't know. I'm not her, but I can't tell you. But I can tell you that goes on all the time, and there's instance after instance after instance of that. One of the stock trading advices or strategies, if you will, is just simply follow and buy and sell what Nancy Pelosi does. There's a reason for that. And there's a reason that certain cryptos are going to do really well. Think World Liberty Financial. Think the current sitting president. Hey, if you like the channel, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit notifications. Drop a comment down below. What do you think? Do you think that a current president creating an entire industry, standing it up and supporting it, and then creating a company that is involved in that is an indication that particular industry is going to boom? I don't know. I can say that if you buy my book and read it, you might learn something. Or my first book, Hey XRP. It's the 4th edition, not the 4th edition. That makes it unique. Well, it's unique anyways because there's only one of them. Yeah, you might learn something. I can say that about my books. You might learn something. I don't have any books. Yeah. Hey, God bless you all. Take care, and I'm out. I'm Joe Kryptonite, and you are not.